Hi Ayushi, welcome to the India PropTech Demo Day 2025 curated by Realty NXT. As director of Usher Group, you have reshaped the skyline of Thane, is what I would like to say. And now you are championing into new avenues such as sustainability, technologies, and innovation. So it's a privilege to have you here and understand your perspective on how the PropTech market is evolving and for you to be a part of this discussion. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you for having me. I think it's a really well put together event. And the beauty of it is that it goes beyond conversation, right? There is action. I've met so many of the startups, we've exchanged numbers. I see so many avenues where we can actually, do good work, and it's almost that starting point. And for us also, sometimes as developers, we don't know where to really start off. We have those goals of, okay, yes, we want to be sustainable, we want that circular economy, we want to create that impact, but we don't have the resources internally often to do it because we're so caught up in what we do and what we do well. So it's really good to have these type of conversations and make these connections and then take it forward from there.
Awesome, thanks for that. So, from your perspective as a developer, what's the biggest challenge that PropTech must solve today in order to create lasting value in this ecosystem?
I feel there is just so much scope in general. There's not one thing that I can pinpoint, but overall, I feel there's, of course, efficiency gains that technology can bring in. Then, as we move up the ladder, there's also a lot of new product solutions that can come in with the help of technology. And at the topmost level, I feel is that it impacts your real revenue cycle, and you really build capability that you can use technology to scale real estate, because real estate otherwise is very location centric. It's quite geographic in nature, so it's hard to scale it. But if you can build your entire organization in a way where you can use technology to scale, that's kind of that breaking barrier for real estate and really creating that multiplier effect that you can get. But yeah, I can't give you one solution because I feel that there are so many, and after today I have so many ideas in my mind, so I don't think it's a one-stop shop kind of solution.
I am hoping to see some of those ideas come to life actually.
Yeah.
Okay, well, cities like Thane, they face unique urban challenges, right? So what's one tech-driven or design-driven solution that you think is going to help you?
Parking.
Okay.
I think it's one of the biggest challenges that we face, right? Of course, from a consumer point of view, we all see the traffic, we see the burden on the infrastructure. But I think even as developers, right from the design, we have to manipulate a lot of the design which would otherwise probably be more aesthetic, be lighter, be friendlier for the environment, all of those things because of these parking requirements. And if we could create some sort of an urban solution where almost like an Airbnb but for parking, right? And I know a couple companies that have been trying it, but it's not really there yet. I think that could be a game changer for any urban city, and especially with the heavy burden on infrastructure that the traffic is creating. I think it can be a game changer.
That's actually very interesting. It's an issue everybody faces every day.
Yeah, and also that you're not a particular car, you're parked probably 8 hours in the office, 12 hours in the office, and then 12 hours in your residential home. So there's a lot of non-optimization that happens. There's a lot of inefficiency because for 12 hours that space is vacant. So I don't know if there's any way to kind of mitigate to make that more just usable and
Okay, fair enough. Now, how would you describe the vibe of today's event in one word?
Action-oriented.
Quite interesting.
Yeah.
And lastly, do you have a message for Kritika Singh Rawat and the entire NXT team who's curated this event from scratch?
I think Kritika is doing some brilliant work. It's not easy to really, coordinate an event of such a large scale, and I know it requires months and months of hard work. This is the second edition, but I see it getting better every time. And more than anything, it's about bringing the right conversations and keeping that intention right, which I see with this event. It's not an event to just, promote technology, but it's really an event to bring the startups to the forefront and that intention to drive impact for them. And I think that's the most brilliant part about this event.
Amazing. Thank you so much for your time. It was lovely having you.
Thank you so
Ayushi.
much.